Welcome back to At Home with Roby. I'm Patrick McIsaac from Roby Electric, along with Trent Hastings from the Roby family of companies. Trent just had Pam Greenwood in here. She gone.
She out of here, boss. She gone, man.
I'll tell you, man, I did not know how cool you could make your closet. I mean, I've seen your closet before, and it's awesome, and you guys did a great job, and I know it really declutters your house, and you guys have a great appreciation for closets. But to be honest, it's really not one of those things I've ever thought about. And then I started thinking about my own house, which we mentioned in the second and third segments, that we don't have a lot of closet space. It can be annoying. And, I'm sitting here thinking maybe we need to call Pam Greenwood and see if she can hook up our closets.
Spend some of that money you got there, boss. Come on.
You're right.
I will say, though, I mean, until you have a nice closet, you don't really understand the value of it. It's one of those things. Yeah. It's one of those things you can live without and you'll make do. I lived in college, a dorm room, yada, yada, sure, and all that stuff. But when you have a nice closet, you're like, whoa. I mean, literally, I have a cork floor in my closet. And I have a heated floor in my bathroom my closet goes off of. So you go through my master bathroom to my closet. I mean, really, when I get up in the morning, it's great when I can get a good night's. I go to bed early so I can get up early and relax. But it really a nice closet. I mean, kind of makes you feel like you're in a spa environment, and it's a wonderful start to your day. And then at the same time, also, I mean, I wear cowboy boots, and I'm on my feet, 14, 16 hours a day. When I come home and I'm ready to take off my shoes, it's the same feeling as the morning, is how you end your day and how you relax. So. No, and they do a great job over there. I talk about it all the time when people talk about the radio show. I tell them we don't necessarily have construction people on. We have cool entrepreneurs and cool stories, and we utilize our network of clients and subs and vendors. And just to talk about, we had Carl Howard, owns Auto Bell. Him and his family own Auto Bell on last week, which is so proud of that show. So proud of Carl and what they've done. And I think it's just a really cool story. So we're the vehicle to get stories. But then today we have a closet, have Pam Greenwood with Harkey Tall and Stone talking about closet systems. But I think that's cool too. That's educating our audience.
Absolutely. I mean, we always talk about we want people to laugh a little bit, gain some knowledge, whether it's industry knowledge or just knowledge in general about the city or what's going on in business. And then we always have a business lesson of the day, which we didn't do in the second and third segments, but I think you kind of hinted at one, and that's the relationship that Pam has been able to keep and maintain over 20-something years with the Roby family of companies and many other contractors. And she's done that through more than just one company. Wherever she goes, I think the business sort of follows hers. That's a good lesson, I think, for anybody out there that relationships are people buy from people, right? We wanted to buy from brands, but they buy from people. And you made a comment that, hey, Pam, you're always ready. And I thought of something. I thought of a Dabo Swinneyism. And it's,
gosh.
Yeah, I know.
Really?
I had to bring it up.
Why do you keep
to bring it up.
I mean, I tell you I'm a Clemson fan, and you just keep beating me with an orange billy stick.
Be prepared for the opportunity, whether it comes or not.
Be prepared. I got to think about that.
Well,
I'll talk about that next Sunday. Be prepared for the opportunity whether it comes. I mean, really, she's worked the system, the relationship game.
Yeah.
She's very consistent. She's very personable.
Very easy to talk to.
Very, very easy going. And through that, she's been very successful. So it's cool. I mean, I'll tell you, you probably didn't know how well Pam and I know each other. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, I didn't.
Just we've been in this business. I mean, you were cracking on me earlier about it being my 39th birthday today before Pam got here. But, when I was 21 and about to come out of college, I thought 39 was ancient.
Yeah.
I thought it was silly. And now I feel like I'm young, like younger than I was when I was 21.
Right.
And I have so much, Lord willing, hopefully I can keep it in the road. I have so much runway to go. And it's been an 18, 19-year burn there, and it just takes time for things to improve and for you to gain some wisdom. I have very little wisdom, but I have more than I had when I was 21 or 28.
Well, and Trent, I'm sure you've heard this, especially at graduation time. I think it's a good time to remember, especially parents that have kids that have just graduated. The old saying is the days are long, but the years are short, which it makes a lot of sense.
Never heard that one either.
You hadn't. But that's the truth. I mean, so you have some long days. We both in this industry, and I know Pam have worked tirelessly to build what we have. But gosh, doesn't it feel like it was just yesterday you were probably out in the field, to the point where you and I went out in the field earlier this week, and what we did, you showed me, Trent Hastings can be a carpenter. I saw it with my own 2 eyes.
I got a little bit of it. I mean, I like to get out there and cut it up a little bit.
It was supposed to be a 20-minute job, but I think probably because you had a bad helper.
But you know what? I got it. I got the job progress to where the carpenter can do his job. That was my goal.
Yeah,
I didn't want to hold up the project.
We spent an hour. We basically framed in a fireplace, right? I mean, a gas fireplace, and
I'm doing in a spec house we're building. We got a cool wood wall, Sheiky wood wall, and the trim carpenter's over there. And I didn't want to slow him down, so I needed to let him know where the fireplace was going to be and how I wanted the reveal on the fireplace to sit against the wood wall. So I grabbed Patrick and said, "Let's roll, dog." And I'll tell you something. And I built it, and then it was a little off, but we got it. We adjusted it to do the trick. But I was thinking about it last night. I mean, all I do is think about business and reflect. And David Dilworth, one of our great carpenters, I've talked about him, who I trained under. I joked with him a couple weeks ago and said, "Man, I remember I was your cut man when I was in high school, and you were up 2 stories on the ladder, and you said, 'Cut this 47 long to the 60 degree or something,' and I questioned it. And he told me to shut up and cut it and do my job." And I told him that the other day, and you know what he told me? He said, "Man, and he's the fastest carpenter I've ever met, even as his age." He told me, he said, "It'll take you more time to think about it than to mess it up and redo it."
Wow.
He said, "That's the matter with all these jokers. They think about it too much." He said, "I just do it. If I mess it up, I do it again." So that's my business lesson for today. Give it all you got, folks.
Yeah, I like it. We're wrapping up, Trent. Great show. We'll be back here next Sunday.
Next Sunday. I hope we are, Lord willing.
Lord willing.
All right. Thank you guys for joining us. We hope you have a wonderful day. Enjoy.